Baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
1 strike.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And the pitch on 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, D-World, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
2 balls, no strikes.
A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Justin Bour. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Rendon on at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Cole, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Upton. Over to first, Cole, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Urshela has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Angels held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate.
Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Urshela sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
The 0-2 once more. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
A bouncer up the middle. Simmons is there, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One strike now from Cole. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Ranging back is Maben on the warning track. He makes the catch. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Now batting, David Fletcher. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Andrelton Simmons would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. From the belt, the pitch, a swing and a ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Mike Tauchman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Tauchman hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And that's the first out.
Batting it, the first baseman.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Now at the plate, Mike Ford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. So 1-1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 90.
Now at the plate, Estrada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Estrada, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I know.
And he'll step off and try again. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 2-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Into the box, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Hit hard up the middle, and the Halos have their first hit of the game. And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
A throw behind the runner at 2nd, and the runner back easily. In now, Anthony Rendon. High in the air out to center field. Tuckman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
At the plate, Justin Bour. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. One and one. Here it is. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Angels strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Two and 1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heaney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Angels.
Thank you, Heaney.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Fletcher.
Standing in, David Fletcher looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way down 3 pitches. I don't know at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Jason Castro, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Over to first, Cole back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Count is 1-2.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. In his career, Simmons carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. 1 strike now from Cole.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Calhoun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. Fastballs have been particularly challenging for them today, as they have yet to collect a hit on those pitches. He said they're facing good pitching, but they need to do a better job of getting themselves ready to swing, because you have to show you can hit the straight stuff to be successful in this league.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. 0-2 the count to Maben now. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Lays off 2-2 now.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Urshela isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a sweep into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to move out to a 3-0 lead.
He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back in number 9.
In now, Estrada. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Inning of play. First delivery to him on the way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 New York. Kevin Smith will be next. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game worked out beautifully.